Good day and welcome to our tutorials. Welcome to my channel. This is the best fashion tutorial. Today I'll be teaching you on a step-by-step guide on how to cut your suit sleeve. There's a video on this channel on how to draft your regular suit, your bishop collar suit. So I will advise you to check it out if you've not watched it. I also have a video on how to draft your waistcoats and some other things. So kindly visit and check them out. So now for our sleeve, first of all, you rule a vertical and a horizontal line on your material. Then our suit sleeve is 26 inches. You add extra 1 inch allowance, making 27. Now, that 1 inch allowance you're adding is for your coning and the sewing of the sleeve. You know, the coning and the sewing seven. Okay. So as I was saying, the coning consumes half inch, while the sewing also consumes half inch of your material. So that is it. So now we take out 2 inches from the top here. That's a constant allowance. Two-inch, you rule a straight line. So now the next thing we'll be removing, the next line we'll be marking is the bicep. So the bicep is 14.5. 14.5 divided by 2, we have 7.3. There's 7, your bicep minus half inch, minus quarter inch. So we have 7 inches. I believe you understand. The next line you'll be marking is your bicep exactly minus quarter inch. So on this one I have 7 inches. Then from the base here, you take your wrist to elbow. My wrist to elbow is 11.5. Wrist to elbow 11.5 inches. You rule a straight line. So that's it for the horizontal lines. Now for the vertical line, you mark your bicep exact, which is 7 inches, which is 7.3, sorry. 7.3 inches plus 2.5. That's for the big sleeve. So now we have 9.8. You repeat the same 9.8 all around. Then you rule a straight line. So this will give us our big sleeve. This will give us our big sleeve. 9.8. Then for our small sleeve, you mark your bicep exact, which is 7.3. And you rule a straight line. All right. So now we'll start our drafting. We start interpreting our measurements. So these are the basic lines you need before you start your sleeve. So now on this point, we'll be taking 1 inch, just half inch. Then on this point, we won't take anything. On this point, we'll be taking 0.3. Then on this point, we'll be taking 3 inches. Here we'll take half inch. Here we'll not take anything. On this line we'll take 0.3. Then on this line we take 3 inches. So we link them together. If you have your French curve, you can make use of a French curve to get your perfect line. So this is it. Then you can see the line. So next thing, on this point, you mark out 0.7. Then you connect the 0.7 to your actual bicep. Then you mark 1.5 upwards. 1.5 inch. This 1.5 inch will serve as a guide for you in joining your sleeve. And you make a curve here. So now you divide this by 2, which is 6.5 divided by 2 will give you somewhere here. So now you cone it. While coning, you take 0.2 here, 0.2 here. So you link this line, not from the base here, from this point, from somewhere in the center to this point, and then you cone gradually. When you're coning, don't be in a hurry, don't be in a rush. Take it gradually so that you get your curve exactly the way you want it. So this is it. Then that is it for this. On this point, you take 0.2, 0.7. Then at the base here, you take ½ inch out. So you connect this your ½ inch out to your 0.7 to the line exactly. So this is it. So you take your time. If you're marking without an armhole curve, but if you have an armhole curve, you can just place it and get your curve exactly. So that is it for the front sleeve. Then come closer. At this base here, there's a shape that your sleeve has. The sleeve of the suit is not straight, so we put that here also. You mark your 2.5 inches plus extra ½ inches. That's for the hemming, for the folding. On this point, you mark 2 inches folding minus ½ inch. So practically on this side we are marking 1.5, while on this side we are marking 2.5, because the back of the sleeve has to be bigger, has to be longer than the front. That's how a suit sleeve is. So you rule a straight line. So that will serve as our folding allowance. Then on this point, for our slit, we take 3.5 inches. Then we take 1 inch. And we rule a straight line. If you don't understand, you can ask me any question in the comment section. I'll answer you. And endeavor to join our WhatsApp group so that you can communicate with me directly. We have a WhatsApp group. The link will be in the description and also in the comments. So now the next thing we'll be working on is the back panel. So the back of the sleeve is like practically you're transferring the measurement from the front to the back. Just that on this point we have a little alteration, and the alteration is because this one starts from 1 inch. I take extra ½ inch. Unlike here, I will have half inches on this side. On this side, we'll have 1 inch before the ½ inch. So on this point, you'll be taking 0.3. On this point, we'll also be taking the 0.3 again. Then on this point, you'll be taking 3 inches. I hope you understand. Half inch, 0.3, 0.3, 3 inches. So we connect the lines together. Okay, after connecting the line, on this point exactly, you won't take anything. Come closer. You won't take anything at this point. At this point, you take your 0.7 as usual. Then at this point, you take ½ inch out. So we connect the lines together. All right, so that's it. Then to get your curve here, you divide whatever you have here by 2. This is 7. 7 divided by 2, you have 3.5. So you mark the center, and then you make a curve. The curve will touch this 3.5 and then go down by 0.3 by quarter inch and still come up also by quarter inch. So that is it. That is your curve for the back sleeve. Then we'll come back here, we'll come downwards and also interpret, get our allowances. So I said on this point, you mark 2 inches plus half inch for this side. Here, 2 inches minus half inch. So on this part, you're using one and a half. On this part, you're using 2.5. So you connect it together. Then your slit on this part, you use 3.5. On this part, you use 1 inch. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, endeavor to do so. That's your way of encouraging me for creating content like this for you. So thank you so much for stopping by. We wish to see you on the next tutorial. Ask any question if you have. Endeavor to join our WhatsApp channel, our WhatsApp page. Thank you. We love you. Have a nice day.